Hello and welcome back. If you are new around here, then hi, nice to meet you, and if you're returning, then thank you very fucking much for coming back. First of all, I just want to say thanks for one of my most recent videos. Was very personal to me, and the response that I got off it was very kind. Everybody that's commented on it was beautiful, lovely, really supportive, and some people who've commented on it have also said that they have experienced the exact same thing. They did feel a little alone, and it was nice to see somebody being a bit more vulnerable and open about something like that. I know it wasn't usually the kind of thing I would do, but I just wanted to say thank you for the response, because I do really appreciate it. It was quite tough for me to put that up, and I do really appreciate people being so kind about it. But anyway, if you haven't been here before, then my name is Alana and I'm a 30-something Scottish lady from Scotland, and I do like talking about lipstick, hair care, fucking lifestyle bullshit, but I love a good old sprinkling of sarcasm and eye rolling in between, because that's just the kind of bitch I am. But if you don't like hearing the words fuck, shite or bugger, this might not be the place for you, and that's absolutely fine. There is a little subscription button down here if you do like that kind of thing and you fancy becoming a subscriber. But if it's not for you, or even you've got the wee ones running about, stick the headphones in, because the likelihood is I am going to have a wee sweary word on this video, because I just kind of like it. It rolls off the tongue when you're Scottish and you can't help it. This video is going to be a boots haul. Now, I have been giving myself a, what do you call it, budget every month, and my February budget, because I didn't spend anything in February, it rolled over to be double the amount I was allowed because I didn't spend anything in February. So for March my budget is a little larger, but I have also picked up stuff in this boots haul that are going to go into my 500 subscriber giveaway, so for that reason those won't be included in my personal budget. What I'm also going to say is there is a Superdrug haul over on my IGTV. If you're not following me over on Instagram, then it'll be down here somewhere, and it is just the same as my channel name if you fancy going and seeing what's happening over there. I probably post a little bit more often over on Instagram just because it's easier to like snap, upload, you know, fucking no bother pal. But also I do like doing little IGTVs, and if I can get shorter and snappy videos up, then I will put them there. But this boots haul is pretty substantial, so I thought this one would have to be on YouTube, and the Superdrug one, which was a little bit smaller, was over on IGTV. So if you want to see what I picked up in that and some more giveaway prizes that are in that, then head over there and have a look. But otherwise, if this sounds like your kind of thing, then just keep on watching. Can you see the Boos and Buzzies today? Molly, hi honey, and Pebbles, they're right next to each other. They're like a little fucking yin yang or something today. Look at them, they're so cute, I love them. If you haven't been here before, I do have two cats. That is Molly, that is Pebbles. They're kind of always in the background now. I think they like to think they're little fucking internet superstars now, so they do. Also, got some daffodils in the background today, because, you know, fucking spring, mate, spring. That's also why I've got my nice lime green pin. This is from All Queens. I will link their IGTV down below if you want to go and check them out. They make little lovely hair accessories. They do lovely scrunchies as well, but I don't tend to wear a scrunchie. I like clips and I like headbands, and they do beautiful ones of them too. Not sponsored, not asked to speak about, spent my own money on it, but just so you know, I will link them down below, because they're a small business and I really like to support little small businesses that are local to me. Okay, so let's get started on this haul. So first of all, let me show you, I did pick up this. So first of all, I picked up these. This is my favourite cleanser. I'm going to say something here, right, because I think it's important to say it. I want to just say this is nothing special. And I know you're thinking, what, it's your favourite, why are you saying that? But the truth is, it's not anything special. I have seen really big skincare gurus like Robert Welsh, should think, no, Robert's fucking makeup one, isn't he? James is the skincare one. They're twins, you know. I get them mixed up quite a lot. James Welsh, who's the skincare guy, and he'll be like, CeraVe bores me so much, like it's just basic shit. But he does also agree that it's good, it's just what it says on the tin, it's just a nice basic cleanser, and that is why I like it. So I just want to say that before anybody's like, I picked that up and it done nothing. I don't think it's supposed to do anything. The reason I really like it is because for this one specifically, the normal to dry skin, I find that this works really well for me for not stripping my skin. I don't use this to remove my makeup or anything like that. I use a balm cleanser or an oil to do that, followed by this. In the morning, I don't always cleanse my face. I might just splash it with water and then go on with a bit of a toner or something like that. I don't always feel I need to cleanse my face in the morning, especially if I've not had a heavy mask or anything like that on the night before. But if I am going to cleanse my face in the morning, then it's probably going to be with this one. I I have bought this over and over and over, and I really, really love it. So I bought the slightly smaller size. So this one is the 236 mils. This one here is the 473. I always think it's really funny because in the UK, I'm like, just round it up to 500 mate, just round it up to 300, but it's because this is 8 fluid ounces and this one is 16, so it's obviously because of that sizing. That's why it's a little bit like weird for us. But I've picked this one up. This one is going in the giveaway, and this one is for me. Now this one here is the niacinamide from the Inky list. This I think is the best niacinamide. I have currently got on the go the Ordinary because I bought that in a slightly bigger size. It's the only thing that kind of bothers me now about the two brands, that the Ordinary do them in 60 mils and the Inky still do them in only 30 mils, but this niacinamide I do like much better than the Ordinaries. I just think it's a nicer formula. It just plays with my skin better. It just plays with my other products better as well. So I picked up a little backup of that, and I also picked up some more skincare bits here. This is from CeraVe, and this is their, oh my god, this is all in a different language. Hold on. It's on the other side. So this side was like Spanish and French, I think, and this side is, I don't actually know in English, but you know. So this is their eye repair cream. It says it reduces the look of dark circles and puffiness and helps to restore the protective skin barrier with 3 essential ceramides and hyaluronic acid. We all know what they say about eye creams and whether or not they actually work, but I do like an eye cream. I am coming to the end of my Beauty Pie QI Energy one, and I thought I need to get a new one that's more of a hydrating situation. I like a hydrating eye cream, especially before I go on with anything like a makeup, especially concealer, because I think things can get a little creepy under there now that I'm into my mid-30s. So I was advised by a lot of lovely people over on Instagram that this is a really, really good one. So I wanted to try this. It looks like it's got a really nice little nozzle there, and on first impression, let me have a look at that ingredients list. Actually, so silicone isn't up there high up. The first few ingredients is water, niacinamide, there's a couple other things I'm not, and then glycerin is quite high up as well. So actually, dimethicone isn't too high up, it's a little further down. So that's a nice little surprise there. I thought that felt quite silicone-y, but actually it's moisture, it's kind of soaked in quite nicely. I don't think it's going to be running the risk of that pilling situation. I feel sometimes with eye creams, you can put it on, it feels really nice when you've just got your skincare on, but then actually when you go on to do any kind of makeup and stuff, it can pill a little bit sometimes. So hopefully that one will not do that. And I'm actually pleasantly surprised by the ingredients on the side of that when I had a little look. Now, I'm not an expert, I'm not claiming to be, but I do like to check my ingredients list. That's just kind of what I'm into, and I enjoy doing it. Doesn't mean to say because niacinamide's right at the top, that means it's absolutely amazing, but I think niacinamide is known to help with dark pigmentation, things like that. So maybe that's what it's supposed to be helping with the dark circle round about your eyes. We shall see. I also picked up this. This is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream. I picked this up off the back of a friend from Instagram as well, Kirsty, where she's called Pure Stag, and she is a Gaelic Instagrammer, and so she speaks Gaelic. I don't know if you know what that is. It's basically the Scottish language. I cannot speak any. I'm really sorry. All I can speak is probably like Dotaman. I was speaking to Stephen about that as well. Dotaman was like a Gaelic TV show that was on when I was younger, and then it was like all Gaelic speaking. I think Irish people speak Gaelic, that's slightly different. Oh no, wait a minute. Irish people speak Gaelic. We speak Gaelic. I'm sure that's how it goes. Kirsty, fucking let me know, because I'm shy at this. Ever the professional. But she told me this gel cream is really, really nice. I have heard, what do you call her? Dr. Dre talk about this as well. And I think Kirsty has more oily skin than me. So I'm wondering if I'm going to enjoy this. It is like that really nice watery feeling on the skin. I think for summer, this might be right up my street, but maybe I would need something a little heavier in the winter. But she told me this was really nice. She told me it's what gives her skin a beautiful luminous glow. So I've picked that up off the back of what you said to me, Kirsty, so hopefully I like it. I'm sure I will. I'm sure it's great. Kirsty's got gorgeous skin. She's just an absolute beautiful, beautiful woman. I'll put her Instagram below as well so you can go and check her out. But I picked that up off the back of her recommendation. I also picked up this off the back of Kirsty's recommendation, and this is the Glow Cherie Natural Glow Enhancer. I think this only comes in one colour. I want to say, is it No, I got the light glow, so there must be other colours, sorry. And actually, I squeezed this out on my hand when I got it. Don't know if you'll see that there. It's actually really quite like super, see? Ooh! And I was a little worried it was going to look a little Tin Man. So what I done with it, because obviously I've already cracked into this box, was I just used it on the high points of my face rather than underneath my foundation, rather than put it on. And actually once you blend it out you can see there, as an all over glow, because I thought if I put it all over it might just be a little bit much. But just to pop it on the high points, I put it kind of here as well, and I just put it here and here. So I'm looking a little sweaty, you know how I like it. So far, I think it's quite nice. I think in the summer when I've got a tan, it'll be even nicer. It has a funny like peachy smell to it. I'm not sure I'm a fan of that, but it's okay. It's actually really nice, and it was Kirsty also gave me a little recommendation for that, so I picked that up too. I also picked this up from L'Oreal, and this is their Skin Paradise Tinted Water Cream. I picked this up for a few reasons. A lot of people kind of recommended it to me because I like a very kind of barely there coverage, kind of sheer coverage, just a dewy and moisturising glow, right? And people were saying this is really good. It also has some skincare properties. It has like 24-hour hydration or some shit like that, I don't know. Don't quote me. It also has an SPF of 20, which is nice, but I would always wear an SPF of 50 underneath any makeup anyway. But it says here on the ingredients, again I'm going to need some granny glasses to see these, that it's got ginger in it, witch hazel, aloe vera and water. So I think it's supposed to be very moisturising. It's supposed to quench dry skin, and I was like, well, that sounds right up my street. The problem was it was very difficult to tell my shade range online at Boots. I messaged Michaela McDade and kind of asked her opinion on it because I knew she'd used it and had been sent one as well. She'd bought one and been sent one, and she'd said that the tones were just slightly out, and I asked her what she picked, and I ended up going for Fair 3. But my god, this is yellow. This is really yellow. So I don't know if you can see that there, like on the packet that looks fairly fair, you know, light, but when I put this on the back of my hand, this shit is yellow. It does sheer out nicely, it does, but I will use it in a video at some point so you can actually see it. There we go, that's it there. Can you see it? Probably not. You're probably thinking that's a perfect match to your skin, Alana, but on the back of my hand, yeah, that's fine. And I've been using a little bit fucking fake tan as well, you know, spring all of a sudden, even though it's pissing with rain today. I thought I would give it a go. It is a very watery texture. It's a strange texture on the back of your hand, but it is yellow. It's very yellow on my skin, but it shears out okay. I can get away with it. But I think if I'd picked this up in store and was able to actually see the colours, I'd have probably went for Fair 02 rather than Fair 03 for my skin tone. But I will use it, and I think I will get away with it, especially as we go into summer. So I'll continue with that, and I'll keep you updated on how I feel about it. Now, I also picked up this from number 7. I've kind of been on the hunt for a new concealer. I love Glossier Stretch. I don't think I ever won't love Glossier Stretch, and I probably will continue to buy it. But now, since I've dipped my toe into another few kind of concealers, like the more old school style of concealers with the doe foot applicator, I can't stop myself, and I keep hunting for one that's just perfect. So this is the Lift and Illuminate Serum Concealer from number 7, and I thought, well, serum sounds good because I've got dry skin. It's Lift and Illuminate. I love that, great. I did used to use the Lift and Illuminate foundation from number 7, and I thought this could probably be very, very nice. I have used it today, and I don't hate it. Let's just say that. I know just to go back in there, but come on, it's the magic of YouTube. But I did use this today and then put it back in the box to look like I've never, you know. But used this today and thought, yeah, okay, ain't half bad. I will keep you updated. Is it as soft and smooth and emollient as the Stretch Concealer? No. But is it nice? Yes. Yes, it is. So we're going to keep him on the back burner there, and I'll keep you updated because actually on first impressions I thought that was quite nice. I then have, oh, another L'Oreal. I think there was like 3 for 2 on L'Oreal. That's why I picked up 3 things. I picked up one of these. This is the Colour Shine. I picked up one of these a few years ago, but I picked it up in Lychee Plump, right? Because I thought, oh, that'll be a nice, like, almost a clear iridescent gloss. I thought that'll be lovely, but it wasn't. It was like straight up frosty lips and almost like you just gave a blowjob to a ghost or something like that. So I wasn't best pleased with it. I've picked this one up, which is Pitaya, I can't say it. It's Pitaya, Pitaya, plump. Now, this is straight up like electric pink, isn't it? When I looked online, because the actual texture of these lipsticks, and they're kind of a washer colour, they're very, very similar to that of the Fenty Slip Shine lipsticks. I think they're a very, very good dupe. They're not massively like budget friendly, because L'Oreal is kind of expensive for the drugstore, right? But they're very, very nice. I like the texture and the look these lipsticks give, especially for spring and summer. But this is not the colour. It didn't look anything like what I wanted it to. The colour online did not look anything like this. This is bright pink. But I am gonna try it. I'll give it a go. I'll just swatch it here for you. As you can see, it's just a really nice like sheer wash of colour there. Can you see it? But it is definitely like a blue pink. It's nothing like I would have picked. If I'd seen this one in store, I wouldn't have picked it up. But as we go into spring, we're gonna give it a go, right? Just kind of like, oh god, at least it's sheer, because if it had been bright pink, then that would have been an absolute waste. That's the problem with buying online sometimes, I feel. That is really, really pink. And sometimes you can go and look at swatches, but it's just never, it's never the same as when you can see it in real life. I then picked up this from Maybelline. This is their Hyper Easy Brush Tip Liner. I needed a new liquid liner, like a flick liner. And to be honest with you, I did contemplate trying the Kat Von D one, because I was like talking about it in my stunning shite or should I pass video. But I thought, why buy a mini size of a Kat Von D one? Like, am I just being stupid? So I thought I'll just go for another drugstore option and try this. And I thought it looks like it's got one of those beautiful brush tip liners, and it certainly is opaque. That is quite nice. And it definitely is. It's one of these brush tip ones with a lot of give in it. I don't know if you can see that there. It's got loads and loads of give to it. You can kind of do what you like with it. So that's promising. And I did just get it in pitch black because I just needed a new black liner. It also dries down matte, which I like, because a lot of liquid liners at the moment I feel have got that kind of patent polish look to them, like a little bit like a sheen to them, and I wasn't wanting that. So this I will keep you on board with. I've not used it yet obviously, but we'll keep you posted. But it looks promising on the back of the hand. Now, because I put like kind of questions out on Instagram about what are brands that you love at the drugstore and stuff like that, I did get a lot of recommendations about Revolution. I've obviously said at the start of the year Revolution's one that I probably wouldn't buy from again. I'm gonna stick to that. But Revolution XX, now this is the one that I would say they're trying to dupe Fenty. I think, like, they're not trying to dupe Fenty palettes, not with this palette anyway. It doesn't look like a Fenty palette, but the branding of it is definitely trying to dupe Fenty. Revolution are always trying to dupe somebody, and the XX stuff I think is trying to dupe Fenty. These were an offer, and I think they are normally about 10 quid each, and they were down at £8 each, and I think they were on offer as well for like buy and get the cheapest free type situation. And the colours intrigued me so much that I thought I need to just try them. So this isn't normal classic Revolution or I Heart Revolution, because they've got that many fucking brands now. This is XX Revolution. And actually when I was in store not long ago, maybe just before Christmas, not long ago, it's now fucking March, but I did have a look at the XX stuff, and I have to say it probably was the most interesting to me. I did pick up a little kind of liquid shadow that was similar to that of the Natasha Denona Chrome, the chromium, like dual chrome shadows. And actually as a drugstore kind of chrome liquid shadow, it's very, very nice. So I thought, why not try the eyeshadows? So these are the palettes here. I actually think, again, they look kind of sleek. They're very nice. This is what I mean though. This isn't trying to dupe Fenty as such. This looks a little different. And I picked this one up in Experiment, I want to say this one is, which is this amazing blues, right? Like amazing. They look gorgeous. I can't tell you whether or not they're going to be any good. And actually on camera, I think this looks really like electric blue, but in real life, it's really purpley as well. So I just thought, just bring them in a wee bit closer to you there. You can maybe see that one's a little bit more purpley, but they're very nice. They look very nice, and the little packet is really nice. Whether or not they have good payoff, I don't know. I'll have to keep you posted with, but I think I'm definitely going to be doing some looks with these because I thought the colours just looked kind of fantastic. I couldn't help myself, and lots of people on Instagram were like, this is a really good company for different and interesting things at the drugstore rather than just picking up basic bitch stuff, because there's loads of easy dupable stuff in the drugstore for basic stuff, but for a little bit more interesting, a little bit brighter and things like that. I'd asked about eyeliners as well. Lots of people had said Barry M, which I'd picked up via Superdrug, so as I said, that'll be on the Instagram video if you fancy that. But I picked up some liners from them too. This one here, hold on, what's this one called? Extortion. So they've all got like double X, yeah. But this one here is like, if that's not a relatively good dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury quad, I don't know. It's just that beautiful kind of khaki greens. The only one that's not is probably this. This is a bit like a champagne-y pink colour. That's an odd one to be in there as far as I'm concerned, but as a broad bone highlight it might be quite nice. But these three, I'm like, oh my god, right up my street, right up my street. And then I picked up, sorry, I was getting myself mixed up there. I picked up this one, which is exclusive. And this one here, again, like, it's just, I'm just like, this is so exciting. The colours in it are so interesting. And as a little quad, I was like, from the drugstore, and considering they're usually like £10 and you manage to pick up one for free. So I paid £16 for the 3 of these because they were £8 each on offer, and it was buy 2 and get 1 free. So instead of £30 I paid 16, so you know, it's kind of like a really good deal. But again, the colours are so nice. So I'm actually really pleased I've picked these up, and I actually do think they're quite interesting considering it's Revolution and it's drugstore. I still think the branding behind these is a little bit eager towards young people and the youth, and obviously, as I say, they're trying to copy Fenty a little bit with the marketing. So it's all that kind of like, anybody can wear makeup and we're like inclusive of everybody and stuff. They're kind of going with that with this brand. Not a bad thing, but definitely has been pinched from Fenty a wee bit. But the actual shape and stuff like that of these palettes don't look anything like the little Fenty palettes. So I will be intrigued to see what these are like. I think they're very nice, and I think I definitely will be doing a few looks with these coming up, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so that is all for now. I hope you've enjoyed that little haul video, and as I say, if you do want to see the other stuff that I've picked up that will also be going into the giveaway, which includes some elf shit. So if you want to see, because elf I can get in Superdrug much easier than I can get in Boots, etc. So if you want to see that giveaway video, then there will be a 500 subscriber giveaway. Well done, as usual, ever the professional. Anyway, the video will be up and coming soon, but if you want to go and get a sneak peek of what's going to be in the giveaway video, then you can go and check it out over on Instagram. Otherwise, give a little like button a hit, do whatever the fuck you want, and I hope you're still having a lovely day, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.